I'll recap.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. I'm Mark M. Johnson along with Lou Rush and our production engineer, Will Betts. You scored at halftime. Spring 19 in Rockwall 7. And remember, Rockwall jumped out to a 7-0 lead. And Spring has come back with 19 unanswered points, 3 touchdowns, 2 block punts, though, by them. It has gotten even colder out here as we are outdoors today. No indoors for us as they got a full booth upstairs. But, Lou, you got some first half stats for us?
Well, interestingly enough, the Yellow Jackets, they won the turnover battle but lost the points battle. Will Reed, the quarterback for Rockwall, 4 of 15 for 105 yards. Missed 8 of his last 9 throws in the first half. Rockwall overall, 110 yards of total offense, only 5 on the ground. Spring, on the other hand, 282 yards, 213 on the ground, 69 through the air. Von Bodin, 3 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown. He also had 2 fumbles, but they didn't hurt the Yellow Lions. We wondered at the beginning of the game if Spring would be able to handle this high-powered offense of Rockwall, and so far they've done a pretty good job of it. They've matched what they've had to do or what they've been doing all season, putting points up in the board in the first half, and they've held Rockwall nearly scoreless, which is what they've done nearly to every opponent. 10 of their 12 opponents they held under 10 points, and they've got Rockwall under 10 points, a team that averages 48 points a game. So this defense only gets stronger in the second half for Spring. They've given up a total of 60 points the entire second half, and we're ready to go here. Spring will get the ball to begin the half.
So they will take a knee out in the end zone, start out in their 25-yard line.
So Eric Spencer, who in the first half ran for 63 yards, also threw for 63 yards, and had a touchdown, brings the Lions out here to begin the half. And they'll start 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Miss still coming down pretty good here in Waco. 3 wide receivers set with 2 in the backfield. Hand off to Tions. He goes to the right side, and he is stopped in the backfield, probably for about a 2-yard loss. Of course, he had that big, long touchdown in the first half.
That'll be interesting to see if Spring can continue the ground game and wear down the clock.
Pass to the right side, off the hands, and luckily that one was not intercepted for Spring's sake. It'll go down as an incomplete pass.
Not much went the Rockwall way after they recovered an early fumble in the first half. It was pretty much all Spring, 19 unanswered points so far in this game. They lead 19-7.
Here's a 3rd and 12. And now trying to take it himself after he doesn't see much downfield to throw it to, and he will be tackled in the backfield for a loss. Once again, Eric Spencer going down. So Spring will be forced to bring on the punt team. A quick 3 and out for them. As again, we are just underway here in the second half.
And if you're Rockwall, that's exactly what you wanted. That's exactly what your coach wanted to see you do. Come out strong against this Lions offense that has pretty much been manhandling them throughout the game.
Here's a punt, and it's not going to get very much on that. The wind and the weather just having a dramatic effect on everybody's kicking and passing game in this game. The 47-yard line in Spring territory.
Ball will be down at the Lions' 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, one thing about this Rockwall offense, you know that they can get well in a hurry. When you talk about the spread, they've got a lot of weapons. Not just Caleb Broach, but Sam Crawford, Cole Talley, Jake Heivel, and Cameron Creighton.
Here's a run to the left side. He's going to get across the 45-yard line, diving forward to about the 44-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup from the senior running back, Broach. Broach, of course, 23 touchdowns before this game started. He takes it up the middle again to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They're going to give him, I think they're going to give him the 39-yard line, somewhere right in between there. 2 minutes gone by here in the second half. So they're at the 40-yard line, but they need to get to the 40. They need to get to the 37-yard line.
Interesting story for Rockwall, their center, who's a sophomore, Justin Childers, came into this season, or left last season as a halfback. They needed a center. He volunteered and took it over.
Here to throw downfield. The pass is complete inside the 30-yard line over the 28. That is what they needed on 3rd down to try to get something going here. And Rockwall does just that, a first down. Here's the snap. Taking it to the left side, a first down and a lot more. He's in the end zone, and Rockwall is struck first here in the second half, courtesy of Caleb Broach. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Very similar to their first scoring drive in the first half. They had a 5-play drive in that opening half when they took the 7-0 lead that ended on a 13-yard run by Broach. This time it's a 27-yard run.
The point after, it is up, and it is good. Rockwall gets their first touchdown since going up 7-0 in this game, and they now trail Spring only 19-14 now, with 8:54 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back for more here on TexanLive.com.
All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. Mark M. Johnson along with Lou Rush and our production engineer Will Betts. Here is the kickoff from Rockwall, after taking that touchdown for to 19-14. Third quarter just underway, 8:54 remaining here in this third quarter. Incredibly cold, incredibly misty night here in Waco, Texas.
Well, that touchback by Cole Talley was number 29 on the season out of 75 kickoffs.
Mighty impressive.
So can Spring answer back? That's the question here.
Offense has been struggling much of that second quarter. And to the right side, now towards the middle just a little bit. Taking that handoff was Alex McCray. He'll pick up 7 yards on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 3 now. On the 32-yard line, still in their own territory. McCray had a 55-yard touchdown run earlier this season. As Eric Spencer will take it up the middle himself, but he will not get anything on that one. They've just gotten back up to the line of scrimmage. The third down coming up. So officially no gain on the play. Now under 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Well, one thing Spring did in the first half that they need to do in the second half is time of possession. They had almost 12 minutes time of possession in that first half, and that kept Rockwall's offense off the field.
Luke Turman on that last stop for the Yellow Jackets. Here's a run up the middle, and he is on his feet, and it's going to be a foot race to the end zone. He's got one guy left to beat. He stiff arms him. The ball comes loose at the 5-yard line. It looks like the Yellow Jackets will come away with it at the 5-yard line. They do. It looked like Alex McCray had a touchdown for sure, or at least a good attempt, and the ball came loose at the last moment. So Rockwall will now have the ball on their own 5-yard line. I'm sure they will take that after that incredible run from Spring, the running back, just now. Here's a run up the middle, going towards the middle from the right side. Stopped for about a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Our fourth turnover of the night now for Spring, and that one was really costly because, like you said, Mark, it looked sure like he was in the end zone, and that defender got that hand on the ball and just yanked it out.
Officially 2 yards on that gain. So now going to the right side. Roach doesn't get much on that one either. Will fall forward, and he'll pick up. Well, it doesn't look like he picked up anything. May have lost a yard on the play. He did. 3rd and 9 coming up after the 1-yard loss. Roach getting a majority of the carries so far here tonight for the Yellow Jackets, as we expected. Handoff goes to the left side. Coming over from the right side, the wide receiver gets it, and he gets on pretty close to the first down. Sam Crawford on the carry. Not quite enough for the first down, so a 4th down coming up. Only 2 yards is what they need, but in this situation, they're going to have to punt it away.
Well, a good stand there by the Lions defense to stop that turnover from becoming disastrous on a Rockwall march. They'll punt from their end zone.
Get Aaron Smith with the last stop, and that punt is going to be a fantastic one from his own end zone. That ball is going to bounce inside the 20-yard line all the way down to about the 16-yard line. Unbelievable punt.
66 yards officially on that kick.
Goodness.
Led fly from the goal line. It bounced at about the 40 and rolled, like you said, all the way to the 16-yard line.
Especially at the high school level. So 5:18 remaining in this third quarter. Spring clinging to that 19-14 lead, and they will get the ball back out to put some more points on the 5-yard line.
This is where Spring has done their best work tonight. The 85-yard touchdown drive, 82-yard touchdown drive. Shall we see an 84?
Let's see what they can do to the right side. They have gotten back up to the original line of scrimmage. Von Bedoin on the carry. Tackled by A.J. Blacknell. .445 and ticking. Here's a 2nd and 9 and an incomplete pass to the far side. Like he tried to get the ball over to Vaughn.
Well, the Rockwall fans coming alive here with 3rd and 9 for Spring at their own 17-yard line.
And flags go up before they can even get that snap off.
Looks like it's going to be false start on Spring.
So after the false start, it's going to bring up 3rd and 14. Ball on their own 12-yard line. Spring working out of the back. They got 4:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Out the middle, not getting in very much on that one, if anything, was the Spring quarterback, Eric Spencer. 4th down coming up. Spring will have to punt the ball back on over to Rockwall.
So Kenneth Tobias, who recovered 2 fumbles already tonight, and Corey Berrien in on the stop there.
Caleb Roach standing on the 38-yard line. He's telling his players not to even bother trying to return this one. It'll bounce to about the 40-yard line. Rockwall will have fantastic field position with 3:54 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Only trailing by 5 now. Spring with 3 touchdowns today, but 2 blocked extra points by Rockwall is why this is a 5-point game rather than a 7.
And we wondered early on if those points might come back to hurt Spring. We still got a long ways to go, but at the moment, a touchdown gives Rockwall the lead because of it.
Very true. So here's Rockwall back on offense. Roach is in motion. Fake handoff to him, now looking downfield. Double covered at about the 15-yard line. Crawford the only one in territory. It'll go down as an incomplete pass.
Rockwall averages 10 points a game in the 3rd quarter.
Reed will hand this ball off towards the left side and the center. He will be stopped. Looks like that was Broach again. He gets to about the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on that one will bring up 3rd and 7 now. 3.5 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Set up in the pistol. Looking to throw for the screen, and that pass is incomplete. Intended for Luke Turman. Seem to look determined this year a lot for those short screens. He has 13 catches for 90 yards, and he's actually scored 4 times because of those little screens that they can do. So that'll stop the clock. 3:08. And a 4th down coming from Rockwall, and they are going to go for it here. Play clock down to 8. Here's the snap. Rolling out to his right. Setting his feet, throwing. Downfield, he's got somebody. 20-yard line down to the 25. That's his running back, Caleb Broach. And a 1st down for Rockwall.
Blown assignment there in the secondary for Spring as Broach came out of the backfield and there was nobody there to cover him.
So Rockwall with a fresh set of downs inside the red zone. 2:48 ticking. Can they retake the lead on this drive? Will Reed in the pistol. Will hand it off to Broach. He finds a hole on the left side and is tackled. Only a 2-yard gain as Ashton Ellis comes in and puts a stop on the yellow jacket running back. So it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 12-yard line. High snap, and that's going to be up for grabs, and Spring's going to come away with it. Broach cannot come away with it.
That's the 4th high snap that went over Reed's head tonight. And this time it cost him as Rashad King was in there to capture the loose ball.
Broach a little shooken up after the play. 2:01 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rockwall certainly looked like they were going to put at least some points up on the board, or at least make an attempt at it. But another turnover by them, this time in the red zone, and Spring will take over. Here's the snap, up the middle. Alex McCray takes it for about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming, 1:45 and ticking here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, that fumble recovery by Ashton Ellis, 2nd turnover of the game for Rockwall.
Handoff looks like it's going to go to McCray again. He will spin his way forward and get some yards. When it looked like he was buried in the backfield, he'll get all the way to the 35-yard line. When it looked like he was stopped up about the 30-yard line. Twisting his way forward. It'll be 3rd and 6. Alex McCray does have 6 games where he's gotten 100-plus yards. Now under a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter, a quick pass to the right side, having to dive for it and not able to come away with it was Adams there on the far side. Incomplete pass, and he'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that pass was behind Adams, and he had to stop his route and dive backwards instead of catching it right there where he was. But you mentioned McCray with 6 games over 100 yards. Spencer has 100 yards, a 100-yard game this season. And Rockwall has only allowed 7 teams to rush for more than 100 yards against them.
Those are always interesting games to compare, or teams to compare in these kind of games. Which one will prevail? Here's a high punt, and it's going to be fair caught about the 31-yard line by Caleb Broach. Well, there's 44 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Back and forth have these teams gone, putting together impressive drives, and both of them with turnovers here in the red zone in the 3rd quarter. Will Reed back out on offense. He's looking downfield. He's got a guy, but he's going to underthrow him about the 30-yard line. There is a flag on the play. So it is a pass interference. Automatic 1st down will be given to Rockwall. That pass very underthrown.
Interestingly enough, it was not the back judge that threw it, and the play was right in front of him.
Funny how those work out, huh? 36 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Run to the left side by Broach. He's going to be stopped in the backfield, probably for a yard loss.
Number 94, Joseph Dorcius, guy we talked about more on offense tonight than defense, makes that stop.
So here's a 2nd and 11. It'll probably be the last play of the third quarter. Swinging out to the right side, now taking it up the middle, nearing midfield. It's going to be about a 3-yard gain as Will Reed will take it himself. So when we come back, Rockwall will have the ball at midfield, trailing this game 19-14. You are listening to the 6A Division II regional quarterfinals here on TexanLive.com. Back for the fourth quarter right after this.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie.
And we're proud to announce that TexanDrive.com is a presenting sponsor of the Humble Rodeo.
And we have the entertainment lineup.
On February 5th, the barbecue will kick off with Shane Barnhill.
And on Saturday night, February 6th, John Slaughter, David Joel, and Abigail Taylor.
And the rodeo kicks off on Friday night, February 12th with Randy Rogers.
Closing out Saturday, February 13th is Cody Johnson. And don't forget, you can get your tickets at the dealerships Texan GMC Buick or Texan Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram.
And we're located at 59 in Will Clayton. Or you can go to TexanDrive.com.
We treat you better.